Welcome back to Marketing Champions on dailyadbrief.com. I'm Howard Wolpoff, your host, and we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from all over the country. And today we're in Huntington Beach, California with Rachel Svoboda of Sunday Brunch Agency. Rachel, welcome to the conversation.
Thank you. It's very nice to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. So you've been working in marketing for quite a while, and I'm wondering how you got into the industry and what made you launch Sunday Brunch Agency.
Yeah. So I got into the business. I fell in love with being around the creative energy of the advertising community. And I realized that kind of my superpower of being really organized enabled the creative people around me to do their best work. So I was up in Los Angeles. I was working for Saatchi and Saatchi and a few other ad agencies up there. And that gave me the training ground and the opportunity to work on, really marquee brands, Toyota, LAX Airport, City of Hope. And then over the years, I sort of became this generalist, and I've worked, in everything from restaurants to, consumer packaged goods and retail space. And about 6 years ago, I decided to kind of stop running new business and accounts for other people. And I wanted to start an agency that was kind of founded on positivity and passion. And I wanted to champion women and give women a platform and an opportunity to work in a different environment. So I came up with the name Sunday Brunch Agency because I wanted people to have a positive correlation with marketing. And I feel like whenever people say, "Oh, let's go to Sunday Brunch," everyone always goes, "That's such a good idea. Yeah, let's go to Sunday Brunch." And I wanted people to feel like that good about our company. And in advertising, you always need a good idea. So I liked the double play there. And one thing that's really fascinating, there's a bunch about our agency that's different, but we pre-pandemic, we took a vote, and I asked the staff, I said, "Hey, what do you guys want to do? Do you want an office space or do you not?" And they said, "We'd rather work out of private business clubs or get gym memberships and work out of those places. We don't want a brick and mortar." And I said, "Fine, then we won't." So we have a bunch of different clients, and we either work out of their office or we work out of private business clubs. But when the pandemic hit, we were already set up to structure and work and have business as usual. So we were able to still provide for all of our clients and really not miss a beat, which is fantastic. We've actually grown over the last couple of years, even with the pandemic. And we provide services for clients at the times in which those businesses really need it. So we work alongside a lot of independently owned businesses, primarily in Southern California. We have a couple clients out of state, but mostly in this region. And it's everything from, hey, we need a logo and we need a website, or we've got a 30-year-old brand and we need a refresh. But if that's what they need and they need foundational strategy and those deliverables, we offer those services. We also help with public relations, which is something not all advertising agencies do, as well as media buying and planning, photography, video work. But it shifts because we're working with independently owned mid-sized businesses. They have a lot of different needs, and we want to be able to provide assistance for them. And we really, people ask me, how do you work with so many different types of clients? A lot of agencies specialize in one industry. And I said, no, we really like to change it up and take innovations from one and apply it to the other. So that's helpful. And our kind of litmus test when we're considering a new client is we sort of vote, and I say, "Hey, listen, do you guys really care about this client? Are you passionate about it? Is this the kind of client that you're going to be out on a bike ride and you're going to be thinking about them and what their business needs?" And that's how we decide if we're going to work with a client or not. Because I feel like you can't teach someone to care. You can teach someone how to do the job, and how to do the marketing steps or how to build an integrated plan, but that caring, that is something that you can't be taught. So we that's a little bit about how Sunday Brunch works. That answer your question?
It answers a lot of questions, which is fantastic because obviously you came with a very strong background from coming to that from that level of agency, and you really have I guess you had a leg up on other companies having worked remotely before the pandemic, so you were able to slide through very easily without having to make the adjustments that other companies had, and you really have a really great way to decide who to work with, which is very important on the other end. It's not just someone coming to an agency because they need help. You have to be connected to that company for a while if everything is going to be successful, and you want to be working with the right company in that process. Very quickly, what do you see as some of the changes coming up in marketing that you may be starting to implement with your clients?
Yeah, so I know people have been saying this for like the last 10 years, had the importance of video, but it is critically more important than it ever has been before. And, we're challenging our clients to integrate video more and more all the time. And it's not always like the big, 10, $50 million productions that I used to be on. These are like almost like down and dirty, like video. We need quantity over quality. We need a ton of video all the time. I think I was just reading a statistic the other day that like 90% of customers 90% more likely to buy something if they watch a video on it. So that helps with conversion. That helps, with referrals. And so we take a look at all of that when we're working with our clients because, we need to help move their bottom line, and that's something that, not all marketers are paying attention to, but we definitely are. We're really dedicated. We're really working hard for our clients, and we're working hard for ourselves to stay motivated and, kind of continue to move, our clients' business forward, move our businesses forward, and also, have those full enriched lives that everybody wants. I've got a staff member right now who's been working from Italy for the last month, and not every agency is going to offer those opportunities, but I really want to, have loyal, trustworthy people that are working for us that are really happy, and I think that's when they do their best work. So video, sorry, I know I got off topic, but video, a lot of video.
I think the two things jump out from that. Video obviously continues to be important, and even if people say it's not as important, it's still important and is growing and always continue to grow. I, for one, with your statement, had watched 2 separate videos at different times on purchases that I made because of it and looking to make. But I think a lot more people are going to want to work for your agency, knowing how that you can do it from all over the world and be flexible with that. So it says a lot about the lifestyle that you want your staff to have, and being in that comfort zone really helps you working with clients and what you're trying to accomplish for them. So it's I think there's a lot of amazing things that we're only touching on the surface of what's going on with Sunday Brunch Agency, but we appreciate so much that you were able to share with us today.
Of course, you're welcome. Yeah, and as an entrepreneur, I think it's important to, start your business, get that business healthy, and then, ultimately, like earlier this year, I launched my second company. So I think, being a woman, being an entrepreneur, there's innovations to be done, with all of your different passion areas. So stay tuned. We've got a lot coming down the pike, and I'd be happy to stay in touch and keep you updated on the new company and what's coming next.
Well, that's all very exciting, and we appreciate that. And I can't wait to see more of what you have going on. And we thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Talk to you soon.
And thank you so much for joining us as well. The things that Rachel has going on with her agency, Sunday Brunch Agency, is amazing and obviously growing, and we can learn more about that at dailyadbrief.com. But go out, have a great rest of the day today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.